the time you've paid your rent, bought your furniture, and forked over cash for toilet paper, the last thing you want is to drop more money. This is 37 easy and cheap decorating ideas for your house by Alana Okun and Greta Alvarez. 1. Hang art on your empty wall. There's a ton of free public domain art available online, like from public library sites or Wikimedia Commons. All you need is a printer and maybe a frame if you fancy. 2. Display keys from everywhere you've lived. If you have roommates or live with a significant other, add theirs to the collection too. Pick up an affordable little shadow box from Target and simply scribble the location and date of each key underneath. 3. Find a better way to use your old stack of books. You could stack them to make a fashionable side table, use them to hide unsightly things like cords or your router, or just strap a cushion on it and call it a seat. 4. Make garlands from paper cutouts. Make a heart template out of a poster board and then trace and cut out all of the hearts. Sew each strand together, wrap each line around the wood, and secure the string on the top and back with tape. Cut some lace and hot glue it over the front of the wood, making sure to seal each string. 5. Use paint chips to cover an entire wall. You could use removable poster tape or painter's tape to minimize wall damage. 6. Download and print this adorable calendar, or even more adorable 3D letters. 7. You could also use these patent design prints or just a simple wallflower. 8. If you want to decorate with jars or wine bottles, nail polish remover will help you to take the labels off. 9. Use newspaper to make a wall design, like a map, or just straight up use maps. Even if you did it without the frames, it still looks pretty rad. 10. Recover your boring or beat-up lampshades with a DIY vintage lampshade. 11. Print out your Instagrams. Even if you don't have a printer for all of these, chances are your office or your friend's office does. If everything else fails, you can spring for a couple bucks to have Staples do it. 12. Display old t-shirts that have sentimental value. Mount them on canvas if you have any, or you could use squares of cardboard cut from old boxes. 13. DIY a custom rug from carpet samples. Attach a bunch of them using duct tape or display them individually. 14. Hang pieces of fabric samples as wallpaper. There's a lot of places that will give out wallpaper samples for free. Use them well. If fabric samples is too hard, you could use leftover wrapping paper instead. 15. Display magazines on hangers. It's a step above taping torn covers to your walls. Simply open your most favorite magazines in the middle and strip them on the hanger. Easy peasy. 16. Hang vintage posters from freevintageposters.com. 17. Spruce up a bland wall with colorful tape. It's so simple, even the most Pinterest-challenged of aspiring home improvers could do it. All you need is colorful tape, scissors, and a desire to be happy. Bonus points if you use washi tape. 18. Make a pop art picture of your dog. Take a photo of your dog, print it on a piece of pink paper, play around with the contrast, cut the image out, and glue it to a yellow sheet of paper. Do that, and you're basically Andy Warhol with a printer, glue, paper, and scissors. 19. DIY a headboard made of books. First, head to your local thrift store and find yourself a lot of old books. Get a piece of wood the size you want for your headboard, and then mark the mattress height. Find the perfect book layout. Mark the order you want the books in, then hammer books in place. Stick the top pages in place with some double-sided tape, and voila! Your new headboard is ready. 20. Make a unique rug using strips of cloth. You'll need a non-slip cloth, one of those with little holes, and strips of cloth. In just a little bit of time, you'll have a super stylish and ultra comfy rug. Follow the exact step-by-step guide at Craftaholics Anonymous. 21. Make a polka-dotted wall, or try a cool variation on your door. Gold on a white wall makes for a truly unforgettable effect. All you need is contact paper and scissors, and boom, you have a stunning decoration that's also super easy to remove when you get bored with it. 22. Use tree trunks as tables. Of course, you'll have to have a lumberjack friend, or something like that. 23. Decorate the washer and dryer with adhesive tape instead of washi tape. Use insulating tape or electrician's tape, the kind you use on electrical cables, to make doing your laundry slightly less annoying. You can get the tape in any hardware store. 24. Hang photos, magazine images, or any other pictures on clipboards. It's got a workshop-y feel to it and is sure to be the envy of all your artsy friends. 25. Add a touch of color to your old chair. Spray a can of spray paint to give your old chair a new lease on life. 26. Make a wall of license plates in your bathroom. The greater the variety of years and cities you have, the better. 27. Hang your photos in an original way. Get an old picture frame, clothespins, some string, and your best photo memories printed out, and you're set. 28. Refresh your dining room table with different colored chairs. It adds a welcome pop of color to your space and is sure to brighten up your mornings. Find chairs which already come with a variety of colors, or if you can't find it, spray paint them. 29. Turn an old drawer into a mini shelf. You don't have to go to IKEA to get a look like this. Within an hour, you can achieve a more unique version for far less money. Simply repaint them and attach them to your wall. Easy. 30. A rustic coat hanger for fall. Prepare pieces of wood, sand, and then paint them. Collect some dried branches. Cut each piece at the base with a handsaw at a slight angle, so when you place them on the face of the wood, they go diagonally upward. Drill some holes in the diagonal direction as marked, attach the branches with screws, and a little bit of glue at the base. Easy and awesome. 31. Use a ladder as a bookshelf. Ladders are really useful to have around, but they also take up a lot of space. Make the most of this necessity by adorning it with all your favorite books and maybe a framed picture or a vase of flowers at the top. 32. A cool vintage flower pot. The idea is to transplant a plant to a vintage piece in a bag so you can still water it. Just make sure you use plants that don't require a lot of care and that don't have very long roots. 33. Revive something old. Most of us have furniture in our homes that we love, but we don't get excited over them. So what should we do? Take some risks and give them a makeover. Step 1. Use masking tape and mark some evenly spaced points on the bottom circular edge of the lampshade. Step 2. Paint the pattern onto the shade. When the paint dries, carefully peel off the tape. With only 2 steps, now we have a totally different looking lampshade. 34. Ombre paint to revive an old dresser. Choose a color and paint each drawer with a different shade. 35. Use an old window or closet door to hold your mail and postcards. When you see one of these, grab it, paint it, and put it to better use. 36. If you have stairs in your house, paint them to bring more life into your house. 37. Brighten up a corner of your room and add letters, photos, and other inspirations. Literally, the only thing you need is a set of lights, an empty wall, and some inspirational photos and letters. And that's all for now. We hope that all the tips on this video could help you redecorate your house better. For more fresh and creative organizing videos, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next videos.